Okay, we're here up at the top of the Grand Mesa. The old brown truck. It's time to go clunking.
Alright, let's head up the road.
Hey, I'm following you, Dad.
Don't forget the turn off. If you end up beating me there, you'll end up going a lot farther than you want to. Like Johnny did last year.
Yeah.
We thought he'd just done lost him, but Harry showed up about 30 minutes later. Today's clunker is a repainted Hyper coaster brake with Marzocchi bombers on the front. Front brake, just in case. Who knows what that chain's going to do when it gets bumpy. Skeeters are out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to bring gloves. Oops. Should be okay though. Although, I reckon I probably should put a helmet on.
Mosquitoes. You're riding full suspension today.
Yeah, my red one needed the wheel trued on it. I kind of beat it up last time and I haven't gotten to
What is
tightening the spokes on it.
What is it? I don't recognize it.
It's actually a department store Walmart bike that I repainted, and I put some good suspension on the front.
Oh, okay, yeah, bomber.
So it's an old bomber shock that actually had a 1-inch threaded steer tube. So I'm like, oh, or non-threaded. It's threadless.
I had a bomber fork that someone gave me.
Yeah.
You know, about that same vintage, but it was one of the really high-end ones. And he wanted it back, and I wished I should have said I lost it, because I'd like to hang it on the wall.
Yeah, they're good. They're good forks. This thing's probably 25 years old, but it's still a really good fork. Okay. Off to see the wizard. It's a little nippy up here today. We don't have the sun beating down on us like we did last week. First stop, we got this hill to climb. There's like 2 hills. So that's why the other 2 guys went ahead of us. And this is where full suspension sucks the life out of you. But so far it's a good ride. Definitely makes you earn it. Tracks well. Beautiful. At the top of the hill, the only climb that we really have to do here. Waiting for Tim and his boy. It takes a little longer to catch your breath up here at 10,000 feet. But it's a cool place. We got some rain up here last night. There's Tommy's Yetis. This old southern dude from Mississippi been stopping by my bike shop trying to get me to buy these silhouettes. And it's like, dude, I used to make those. Why would I buy them? I could just make more if I wanted to. All right. Not too bad, huh? That was the gnarliest of the climbing we'll have to do.
Awesome.
There's like a couple of flat spots that kind of curve up a little bit on the way, but it's, once we hit Old Grand Mesa Road, it's like 99% downhill.
Okay.
And then it's all about just picking a good line and taking the shock.
Yeah.
Although everybody's on suspension bikes today, so it should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
I brought this one today because my red one, I thought I needed to tighten the spokes on it, and I didn't have time.
Yeah.
And I've wanted to try this one out since I built it last year
Yeah.
to see if there's any advantage to a coaster brake full suspension. So, all right, let's continue. Good old Alexander Lake Lodge. Cool place to go. Check out the Mesa if you can do some fishing, some water sports. Check out that old telephone booth. Okay, we're at the cutoff.
Here's where the fun starts.
Yep. Should be pretty easy on this bike. Won't even need gloves today. We'll see.
That got a coaster brake in back? Let's say one brake only. That would be dangerous.
Well, this is an emergency brake. That's like if I lose my chain. That's the brake I use. It's the only reason it's there, otherwise I wouldn't have it. But since it's full suspension and the frame can flex more, the odds of losing my chain on a downhill run in a rocky area are fairly high. So we'll just have to see. That's kind of why I brought it out today. I kind of want to see how it performs. So far, so good. It hasn't given me any problems, hasn't skipped or anything.
I remember this different kind of brakes.
Yeah, that's for like
Center-
the old cantilever. This can accommodate different brakes.
Center pull with the
Yeah.
power.
So, but I really like these Avid brakes with this arch right here. They're really quite nice.
I had a set like that. Well, I had a set that I put an arch on. I don't know if they were Avid.
These forks came from a customer last year. The rest of his bike was shot. So I talked him into buying a different bike and then just kept the parts on his old bike. He didn't want them, so.
Mine was a Marzocchi Bomber, but it was bigger.
Yep.
I don't recall the model, but it was near top line. It wasn't the best, but it was close. I can't hear what they're doing. What's going on?
He's just giving him some pointers.
He's done this before, hasn't he?
Not this route, and not on his own bike. He was on a trailer bike last time. A little bike trailer.
On a what?
Bike trailer.
Oh, that's right.
You all ready? All right. Go on ahead and just follow the road. It's easy. When in doubt, go down. got some snow up here.
Yeah.
A little bit. That's a fun little trail sometimes. I've done that.
Didn't even know it was here. It didn't used to be here.
Yeah, you can kind of go into the forest out there and got to cross a few water.
Does it come back on the...
No, it's an out and back.
No. Must be new. Well, I gotta go see where it goes.
Must be nice.
Where does that go?
He's going to find out.
Oh, nice.
And if he gets stuck in the bottom of a canyon, he's got electric assist to come back out.
Huh. Well, maybe it goes to the opposite side of the next lake or something.
Well, actually, I've been on the trail before.
Uh-huh.
It goes over there, and you have to cross this creek at one point. There might be a log bridge or something that somebody found or whatever, but yeah, it's just a little ATV trail that some folks made. I cut firewood, and this is my firewood area here.
Okay.
Like all back there on the other side of the creek. Tons and tons of good firewood. Problem is it's hard to get to them because of the creek. So you end up having to buck the logs over the creek to your truck.
Okay.
It's a hell of a workout. I'm pretty sure I gave myself a hernia working up here. Doing okay so far? All right, let's keep going. The next part's pretty easy. It's all the same. Gravel roads, switchbacks.
Yeah. Just got to keep your focus.
It'll get you warmed up for stage 2. This is the easy section. I mean, we're chilling today. We are totally not racing. Look at this. I mean, I'm riding my coaster brake as slow as I can, you know. Hey, there's a little mud up here still. That's a spot you don't want to get stuck in the winter. Peace. Feel like Ralph Smart. Breathing in that good ass prana. It's a beautiful day. Tastes good. He's going to be way behind. Hell, maybe I ought to stop to take a leaf, you know? This is the slowest Klunker run ever. Like, ever in the history of Klunker runs. Still don't see him back there. Check out some of these plants, man. Wild roses. There he comes. Alright, well, I'm gonna haul ass now, which means I can't hold the camera much longer. We'll catch you guys at the next stage. Holy, bathroom break. Found some nice single track in here though. It's pretty rough, but like the cows and the elks make their own trails. And you can bike on them. I mean, they're kind of rough. It's kind of like hike-a-bike, but you can get around. Especially if your bike isn't that hard to hike. I didn't hear anybody go past me. I wonder if they're all still up the hill. But this thing's holding up. for a Walmart clunker. See, Walmart clunkers can be made into good bikes. You just have to do cool shit to them, like, you know, coaster brake, actual road crankset, you know, alloy, good shocks, good headset, good stem and bars. Actually, these bars are Walmart bars too, but well, I best get to the bottom of the hill. I don't know if anybody's waiting on me or not. But yeah, this is what we're doing. Clunkety clunk. Right? If his windows were down, I was going to try to warn him that we had 3 more riders. But his windows were up. I couldn't communicate that. All right, they survived the incident. If that truck didn't slow you down, you'd probably wipe out right here anyway. All right, here we go. Oh yeah? It's not every day. Our clunking adventures are met with a group of cows, but they literally just got dropped off. And off they go. Come on, cows, get off the road.
Never get around them.
There you go. Good cows, good cows. Interesting day to go clunking indeed. All right. There's lots of places to eat shit around here. This is one of them. We'll see who makes it. It sure is a game changer with full suspension, man. Oh, he almost wiped out there. Been able to stay on the bike the whole time?
Yeah. Need water?
Riding downhill is harder than you thought, huh?
Yeah. With rocks.
Yep. We took Cody here last week, and it was funny because he's better than all of us at BMX riding and park riding.
Yeah.
He gets down to the bottom of this here and he's just like, my hands, they hurt so bad. I don't know how you guys do this.
He was pretty unhappy.
That's why he's not here today. I don't think he's going to be a mountain biker. He just doesn't have it in him.
Well, it's probably technique. I might guess he was just gripping like crazy.
Yeah, probably. All right. Onward. About another mile of this stuff and then we'll hit that wicked jump.
All right.
Okay, so sketchy times. I just almost ate shit. My chain came off. And that's why I put a front brake on this bike, because I kind of had a feeling that that was going to happen. It's pretty loose right now. And in that rocky section right there, I just about had it. And also, I noticed I don't have a brake anymore. My brake hanger is gone, but it looks like it ain't going anywhere, but it might move. It'll probably move. So yeah, I got to take it easy the rest of this run. I kind of knew that was going to happen. This never happens on my rigid bike, but I think because I have just a little bit of pivot that's not perfectly in line with the chain, every time that does flex real hard, it does put a little slack in the chain. I can probably tighten up this. No, the suspension's good. But yeah, now I have to chill. No more. I was hauling ass down that thing too, but yeah, I knew that chain was going to come off on this fucking thing. But this bike is still fun as hell. Anyway, I'm going to continue on down the road and hopefully it doesn't happen again. Oh man, it came off again. But at least I caught some air off the jump. Lost my brake and my chain up there.
I almost missed you. I got just as you're coming down.
I got some good air that time though.
I should have put it on, you know, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, my chain got loose and fell off up there.
I wondered, it kept expecting you to pass me. I kept
Nope.
staying to the right, leaving you room.
Had to stop, put my chain back on, and then take it slow. So I forgot to bring a wrench to tighten the axle. I lost my brake too. My brake clamp is gone.
What do you need?
15 mil or a crescent wrench.
I think 15 mil open end, like
Like a hex, like a socket, or an open end is fine, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's just a regular axle nut. I'll make it down without it. I'm not worried about the rest of the ride. This was the part.
So, I used to carry a pair of vice grips. I've stopped carrying them, but I'm not sure what that
I
is.
usually think to remember to bring a 15 mil wrench on this ride, but I just spaced it today. I don't suppose you have a 15 millimeter box wrench or socket, do you?
No.
My chain came off, it's loose. And I lost my brake clamp too.
Oh,
It's a good thing I have a front brake.
what's going on?
The old track wrench to the rescue.
Are you ready yet, Dad?
Just gotta pack up my stuff. I'm ready.
You even brought sunscreen?
Yeah, it's just
That's one thing I don't do anymore. I haven't worn sunscreen in years.
yeah.
I just wear clothes. People are like, how can you dress like that? It's summertime. It's like, keeps me cool.
The sweat keeps you cool.
Well, just not having the sun beat down on your bare skin.
Yeah.
Keeps your body up more than you realize.
2015, I finally beat the sun. Got to where I could be outside a long time without burning. And then we had some severe drought years, and it changed.
Yeah. All right. Well, we all survived. The kid Donald only crashed once, but he's okay. He's just a kid. He survived. My bike, besides the chain, just had problems. I had to just chill the rest of the way back down to the shop because I couldn't. The brake wasn't working. My hub was completely loose. I was probably really messing up the bearings. We'll pull it all apart when we get back to the shop. I just got to ride back up to the top again here so I could get back, open the bike store. So yeah, it's a good time. Wish we'd had more people show up, but I get it. Gas prices, keeping people down, keeping people inside this year kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I'm still going to enjoy my time, and that's what we did today. So we'll talk to you guys in the next video.